Hi, my name is Åse and welcome to my channel, which is about the effects of having a narcissistic mother, what this does to you and how to cope with it as an adult, having grown up with this, and maybe she's still in your life. And in this video I'd like to talk about all the shame that you end up carrying. And I want to try to help you a little bit with that through this video, so maybe you can see that you are carrying shame and that you can unshame yourself. It's a process, but hopefully this video can help you a little bit. Unshame yourself, free yourself from all that shame which you have internalized. And because growing up with a narcissistic mother causes a lot of deep emotional wounds, and it can take a very long time to undo the effects that this has upon your life. It's something that maybe even is a project for one's entire life. So my name is Åse and I'm a registered counselor. I have a private practice where I help people one-to-one, and I work all over the world. And I'd love to reach out and reach more people to help them. So if this video really resonates with you in your experience, then I would absolutely love it if you would consider subscribing to my channel so that you can get more help from me and I can reach out more. And but I'll also be really delighted if you liked, and really delighted if you commented upon the video. So let's move on. So there's a lot of shame in having a narcissistic mother, because you really are then on the outside of what the other children get. You're standing on the outskirts, not getting the love, the support, the attention, the protection, and the care and concern that other children get from normal mothering. If you have a narcissistic mother, you're standing right on the outside of that, not getting much of any of this. And as a child, one tends to believe that it's because of me, it's because of I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy of this, I'm somehow to blame for this. And nobody is coming here to protect you from getting this shame onto yourself. Nobody pays attention and no one comes to your rescue. So you take it upon yourself, and really you are like the ugly duckling in a flock of swans where the other ones get protection, love and care. You're standing on the outside and feeling like the ugly duckling must feel. So it's really hard to, even talking about, as an adult, talking about having a narcissistic mother is just really difficult to acknowledge to oneself, to come to terms with, to oneself, to even think about it, to feel into it. It's really, really hard to do. It's such a taboo subject which carries a lot of shame. And to let other people know of this is also just something that can feel really vulnerable, and because there are so many deep emotional wounds, and it would involve showing that really vulnerable, young, unprotected, unmothered you. So there's a lot of shame involved in this. So growing up, when you don't have a mother there to love, protect you, care for you, you end up having to grow yourself up. And for a small child, that's a real difficult thing to do. It's confusing, it's hard, it's painful. And as a small child, it's normal to, how do we learn? We learn by making mistakes. So as a child, you probably made a lot of mistakes. And when you have good enough parenting, you have parents there who are sensitive to that, who tune into you emotionally, who register and try to put things right, to help you see that it's okay, we all make mistakes, and it's no big deal. But when you are growing yourself up and you're completely alone, no one is coming to aid you in any way with that. That's when no one lifts that burden of shame for your mistakes, and you end up feeling that shame, and that it's got to do with you, that you are wrong, you're someone who doesn't get things right, and so on. So you put it upon yourself, and no one comes to the rescue, and you develop a lot of shame. And in family systems, which your narcissistic mother controls, she controls the thinking, and there's kind of like a family trance that everyone in the family buys into. The others buy into it, and she controls this. So there might have been a lot of fault finding with you, blaming you. You're the one who gets to carry, this is the scapegoat's experience, that as a scapegoat you end up carrying all the problems. It's all somehow linked to you, and everyone confirms that. So you won't have been seen, understood, helped based on how you feel, but everyone stands from the outside, looking at you and your reactions. Maybe you're crying a lot, maybe you've developed a wall where no one can reach inside, and you are not able to put words on your experience. But anyway, you end up being the difficult one, a nuisance, hopeless in the eyes of the others. And over time, this gets internalized, and you start to feel that way about yourself, which means that you can easily develop into feelings of that I can't do anything right, I'm not worthy of good love and care, I feel quite worthless, I'm not good enough. And then you go about as an adult in your life, and these feelings easily get triggered in your life, and then you start to feel not good enough in all kind of circumstances in your life. So shaming you has been a means of your narcissistic mother to scapegoat you, to let you carry her shame so that she doesn't have to carry it inside of her. And since you then do you can't do anything right, so she takes her aggression out on you. That frees her up, but it is a lie, it's not the truth, and this is my attempt to help you to see it for what it is and to speak the truth. And what is it like for you to live having such a shame-based self? Well, it sets you up for being her dumping ground, and you can easily take that with you in your life to become everyone else's dumping ground. So it involves a lot of sense of worthlessness. I'm not as worthy as others, I'm less than others, I'm not good enough, a lot of self-criticism. Because of the way she used to criticize you, you internalize it, and it becomes your own way of criticizing yourself. So, but in the situation, she gets to have you to dump on, so she doesn't have to own anything that's shameful in herself. You're immobilized from standing up to her, and she controls you. So the problem is that this can then move on in your life in other areas as well. But the journey of putting the shame back where it originated is part of your healing journey. And many other people won't be able to understand this because they haven't stood in your shoes. They haven't experienced it, and they don't know what it's like, and they can't understand. It's hard to understand abuse when one hasn't experienced it. because it's a system of abuse. It's a net of abuse. It's not incidents. So maybe you have to, if you talk to a friend or something, you might have to give them time to adjust. Maybe you should start speaking your own truth to yourself first, gaining awareness in yourself first. And if you have someone you can trust, you can talk to. So the main point is start to unshame yourself. And I hope this video has been helpful to you, and if it has, I would absolutely love it if you would consider subscribing to my channel and liking or commenting the video, because that really helps me reach out more, and it helps me to help you when I see comments, because then I understand, then I can understand more of what you feel was the best, what talks most to you and what your needs are. So have a wonderful day, and I hope this has been of help to you.